शुक्लांबरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। व्यासं वसिष्ठनप्तारं शक्तेः पौत्रकल्मषं पराशरात्मजं वन्दे शुकतातं तपोनिधिं। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। योगिनं विश्वनाथाख्यम् अस्मत्तातस्वरूपिणम् आत्मलाभात् परं लाभं मत्तारं न कदाचन गीतार्थग्रन्थकर्तारं श्रीगुरुं प्रणमाम्यहम्। योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मे वाचं धृतिं बुद्धिं प्रचोदयात्। ॐ नमः सभाभ्यः सभापतिभ्यश्च वो नमः। Om. Friends, we are going to be doing Vishnu Sahasranama, session number 16. We are going to cover names 214 to 235. Nimisho nimishastrakvi vachaspati rudaradi agrani gramani shriman yayo neta samirana सहस्रमूर्धा विश्वात्मा सहस्राक्ष सहस्रपात् आवर्तनो निवृत्तात्मा संवृतः संप्रमर्दनः अहः संवर्तको वह्निः अनिलो धरणीधरः. These are the names which we are going to see. Nimishaha, Nimishaha. When the eyelids are closed, it's called Nimisha. The unwinking is called Animisha. So, he whose eyes are closed because of Yoga Nidra, his eyes are closed because of Yoga Nidra. When the eyes are open, the mind is extrovert. The condition of mental introvertedness is expressed in an unconscious closing of the eyes. When you are introverting, automatically the eyes close. But when a man is deeply thinking, remembering or contemplating, we find him also naturally closing the eyes. But in a state of intense contemplation, when the intellect is turned away from the objects of experiences, we experience the one divine subject, both within and without. That is why the Lord is described here as with eyes closed. Nimishaha. It only indicates that he is ever rooted in himself. From his point of view, there exists nothing else other than himself to constitute the world of objects. Everything is himself. He does not need the eyes to see the world because he has his Yoga Maya. Vishnu Purana says, Atma Maya Mayim Divyam Yoga Nidram Samashtisalam. So Yoga Nidra. So that is the Nimishaha. Nimisho Nimishasragvi Animishaha. He is also Animishaha. His eyes are open. He whose eyes are always open. What do you mean by that? He watches everything without even winking an eye. The reference is to the Matsyavatara. The fact that he is the inner spirit in every being. So he is the one who remains unwinking. Whenever we wink, what happens? Both the eyelids close together. What we are seeing then is technically veiled from the seer in the eye. The seer is behind the eye, right? The Supreme is indicated by the term unwinking. What does it mean? The consciousness is ever knowing. The vision of the witness is never lost. Nagi drashturdrashte viparilopo vartate avinashitvat Brihadaranyukoparishad. Beautiful quotation. Nagi drashturdrashte. The seer his seeing capacity, Viparilopo Vartha, is never diminished, is never lost. It is a never losing, never vanishing thing. So that is the supreme. So he is Animishaga. He does not need any winking. He watches everything. He is the Sakshi. Nimisho Nimisha Sragvi. Sragvi. Garland. Srag. He has a garland. What garland? Vaijayanti. He has the Vaijayanti garland. By the way, what is this Vaijayanti? It is the 5 elemental roots, Tanmatras, strung together in the form of 5 flowers. The Tanmatras, Prithvi, Apa, Tejas, Vayu, Akash, earth, water, fire, air, space. The 5 elemental roots, Tanmatras, strung together in the form of 5 flowers. This is an eternal garland for him with gem encrusted jewels. Vishnu Purana says this. Panchaswarupa Yamala Vaijayanti Kata Prataha Sabhutaye Sabhutagetu Sangata Bhutamala Cha Vaidvijagam. So he is having all this garland, gem crusted. They are nothing but the 5 elemental roots strung together. He is always having that shrag. Therefore he is Sragvi. Nimisho Nimisha Sragvi Vachaspati Rudaradi. Vachaspati Rudaradi. Vachaspatihi Udaradi. Together this name is taken. He is the architect of all learning. He knows therefore everything. Vachaspati is a term given to one who is eloquent in championing the supreme law of life. Vachaha Vidyaya Patihi. So he is, just put it there, like that. Vachaha Vidyaya Patihi. So he is the champion of all learning. Vachaspati Rudaradi. So there are 2 words here taken together. Dhi means intelligence, power of intelligence. Udaradi, large-hearted intelligence. Udaradi. He is not puritanical in his viewpoints. He is not puritanical in his viewpoints. The Lord is not only the declarer of the law, but he has a large-hearted tolerance to appreciate the weakness of the devotee's heart. Devotee is always suffering under the delusion of Maya. So the Lord has a great sympathy for the weakness in us. This is expressed in God's infinite kindness towards sinners in all. Apichet Suracharo Bhajate Mamananyabhak, says he in the Gita. Even if he is Durachara, Apichet Suduracharo Bhajate Mamananyabhak, Sadhureva Samantavyaga Samyak Vyabasito Isagap. He should be considered as a sadhu, he says, even if he thinks of me once. You see, the laws of spiritual living can be disobeyed for a long time without any tyrannical onslaught. The law of physical nature, you cannot disobey it. You cannot disobey it. It is blind, uncompromising. For example, fire knows no mercy. But Narayana is kind and considerate. While he expresses the truth of life eloquently at all times around us, in his large-heartedness, he has enough paternal kindness to overlook our failures and trespasses. Therefore he is Udaradi. Vachaspati Udaradi. Agrani Agramani Shriman. Agrani. Agrani. He leads all the mumukshus, all the seekers of moksha to the destination. He is the leader of all of them. The destination is the supreme state where there is no sorrow but only absolute bliss. He takes you there, he leads you there. Agrani, Gramani. He has command over the aggregate of all beings. Gramani. He can command the entire grama, entire aggregate, entire collection, the whole world. Bhutagramasya neta. The living being, the whole population, aggregate, community of living beings, he is the neta. Whatever being or thing in the world has glory, power or energy, each such being is derived from a fragment of my lordly splendor, says the Lord. Yajjat vibhuti mat sattvam srimadurjitam evavam sattadeva vagachatvam mamatejom shasambam. Whatever you see, glorious, majestic, yajjati vibhutimati sattvam srimat urjitamevava tattadeva vagachatvam. All that thing comes only as a part of my tejas. Therefore he is Gramani. Agrani, Gramani, Shriman. Shriman. Already we have seen Shriman in number 22 and number 178. We are going to see in 613 once again Shriman. But here the meaning is the dazzling brilliance that radiates from him is unmatched. Shriman. One, he is more resplendent than anything. Shriman. Nyayo neta samirana nyayaha. Nyaya means justice. In the spiritual world, however, it connotes logical arguments, tarka, and lines of contemplation, yukti. They help us in arriving at the absolute experience indicated in the Shruti. They are together called Nyaya. Tarka and Yukti are together called Nyaya. Consistent all the way through. They lead all humanity to the proper goal. He has the capacity to give them the proper authority and authentication to the logic of spiritual pursuits. Therefore he is Nyaya. Nyayo neta samirana. Neta, that is the way he leads. He is the leader. Leader of this world of beings and non-beings and becomings. The leader, one who protects, nurtures, nourishes and guides all living creatures in the world. He is the superintendent of the machinery of life. Jagat Yantra Nirvahakaha. Jagat Yantra Nirvahakaha. The machine of this world. The superintendent or the total monitor. He is the one. That is Shankara's meaning. Neta. Nyayo Neta Samirana. Samirana. He is the breath of all beings. He efficiently administers all movements of all living creatures. In the physical body, all physiological activities are controlled by the 5 pranas. Right? Prana, Apana, Vaya, Udana, Samana, like that. So in the form of these pranas, he governs all the movements of all living creatures in the universe. Therefore he is Samirana. Sahasramurdha. 1,000 heads. He has 1,000. 1,000 here means innumerable. 1,000 is only a way of saying. Innumerable. Every head is his. Sarvatappa anipadam tate sarvatokshishiro mukam Gita. Everywhere he has feet. Everywhere he has hands. So he has endless number of heads. All living creatures are his manifestations. He himself is the one who has become the enemy, who has become the many. He has become the many. Bahusyam prajayete. So he has become, one has become the many. Therefore all heads are his. As in a factory, the proprietor considers all the employees as his own hands. So Sahasra here means innumerable. Sahasra Murdha. Vishwatma. Vishwa, universe. Atma, soul. Soul of all the universe. The very inner essence in all living creatures. Vishwatma. Sahasramurdha Vishwatma. Sahasraksha. Sahasraksha. 1,000 eyes. Again, innumerable eyes. In the macrocosmic form of the Lord, which is described in the 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, we have an endorsement of this. Sahasraksha. Sahasrapad. Sahasrashirisha Purusham. Sahasraksha Sahasrapad. Purusha Suktam. So the Vedic word is taken here. He has 1,000 innumerable feet. Sahasraksha Sahasrapad. In the Rig Veda, the same terms are used in describing the infinite form of the mighty truth. The Purusha is 1,000-headed, 1,000-eyed, 1,000-footed. The many heads, many eyes, many legs. You see, many heads, that is, already we have had it, Sahasra Murdha. Many eyes, Sahasraksha. Many legs, Sahasrapad. Right? So these together indicate that through all these equipments of thinking, head is for thinking, leg is for action, eyes is for perception. So he thinks, he does, he perceives. Thinker, doer, seer. The one infinite consciousness. He acts, Sahasra, Sahasrapad, and he perceives, Sahasraksha, and he thinks, Sahasramurdha. Sahasramurdha Vishwatma Sahasraksha Sahasrapad. So he is the thinker, he is the doer, he is the seer. Avartano Nivrittatma. Avartanaha. He revolves the wheel of samsara. Avartanaha. Or the wheel of worldly existence. He revolves it round and round. Nivrittatma. Nivrittatma. Atma is the soul. Nivritta. He is away from it. He is free and untouched by the bondage of samsara. Right? Namam karmani limpanti name karma phale spruga. 4th chapter. Namam karmani limpanti. No action touches me. He is a nivrittatma. How can any action touch him? Namam karmani limpanti. Name karma phale spruga. In the fruits of actions, I have no desire. I don't look for any fruit of any action. So namam karmani limpanti. Name karma phale spruga. So he is nivrittatma, untouched by the bondage of samsara. Avartano nivrittatma. Samrita sampramardana. Samritaha. Samritaha. He is covered well, completely. By what? By the all-covering avidya, cosmic ignorance. That is why he is able to say, Naham prakashas sarvasya, Naham prakashas sarvasya, yoga maya samavritaha, mudoyam nabijanati, loko mam ajamabhyayam. Naham prakashas sarvasya. I am not visible to everybody. I am not perceptible to everybody. Yoga maya, because I am covered by yoga maya. That is why he is samvritaha. Naham prakashas sarvasya yoga maya samavritaha mudoyam nabijanati loko mamajamabhyam. This mudha loka, this foolish world does not understand me. You see? They do not understand me as ajam avyayam, imperishable, unborn. So samvritaha. Sampramardanaha. He is the dispenser of all the destructive blows in the form of Rudra, Yama, etc. He also destroys the ignorance of devotees. It's another meaning. Sampramardhana. Now comes something important. Ahassamvartako vannihi anilo dharani dharagam ahassamvartakaha. Ahaha means day. Samvartaka means he regulates the succession of day and night. Who regulates? In the form of the sun. Bishode Tisurjaga. Taittiriya Upanishad. Bishode Tisurja Bisha Udeti Suryaha. The Surya, the sun, rises because of him, because of his sphere. In fact, earlier in the Taittiriya Brahmana it says, Tatsuryas Tadu Chandrama Aham Sarve Nimesha Jagnire Vidyuta Purusha Tati Kala Muhurta Kashta Ashagora Ratrani Sarvashaham. Taittiriya Brahmana. By his order, so to say, the succession of day and night is undoable. Tatsurya Sadu Chandrama. He is the Surya, he is the Chandrama. Sarve Nimesha Jagnire Vidyuta Purusha Tati. Everything works because of him. Every single moment of time comes from his eternal form of time. He is the caller. Kala Muhurta Kashta Kala Muhurta Kashta Ahoratra day and night. Kashta, Muhurta, Kala, they are all divisions of the time within the day. Every single moment of time, all the Kala, all the Muhurta, all the Kashtas, they come from his eternal time frame, form of time. Ahas Samvartakaha. Very important word. Ahas Samvartako Vannihi. Vannihi means fire. As the fire, he carries the offerings to all the divines. Vahati is the Vannihi. He carries. Carries what? When you offer something to the fire, it is carried to the right person, the right divine. Not only does he carry the respective offerings to the respective divine, he also bears and supports the universe. Vahati iti Vannihi. Look at the simple word Vannihi. Look at the Sanskrit derivations. Vahati iti Vannihi. He carries, therefore it is, he is Vanni. Here, he bears and supports the universe. Right? Also, what does fire do? It certainly associates you with the divine, but it also disassociates. When the fire takes place, it disassociates, separates things. Fire burns, things are separated. So fire also separates. Also, he is the Vannihi. So what? Ahassamvartako Vannihi Anilo Dharani Dharagam. Anilaha, a simple word, but see, look at the meanings. Anilaha, he has no fixed residence. Nilaya, he is Anilaya. He has no Nilaya. Nilaya is residence. He is everywhere, therefore he has no residence. He is like the wind. Everything dissolves in him. Therefore he has no place to dissolve in. Anila. Adana. Drawing near to oneself. Anadanat anilaha. He has no place to dissolve in. Anadana. Adana is drawing near to oneself. Anadana, so he does not dissolve in anything. Anadanat anilaha. If you look at the dictionary meaning, anila means wind. Right? So, but There are so many meanings. Ananadva anilaha. Ananadva anilaha. Anana means breathing. He is the one, he breathes life into every being. Ananad. Therefore anilaha. Avidyamana ila ashrayataya. He needs no supports like the earth. In fact, the earth is the support for everything. But the earth supports only those which came after it came. The earth supports things which came after the earth came. It cannot be a support for something which was there even before the earth was there. Right? So, avidyamana ila ashrayataya, therefore he is anilaha. Again another meaning. All karmendriyas, walk, speech, chakshus, eyes, are subsumed in the vital force prana. But the five vayus like prana, apana, etc. are subsumed by the Lord Absolute. Just as the pranavayu absorbs everything into itself, so also the Absolute subsumes all things including vayu. He may be analogized to vayu because just as vayu, even after mixing with unclean substances, does not itself get unclean, understand carefully. Vayu, the wind, the air, when it mixes with unclean things, it does not get soiled. Don't tell me about the smell. Smell has nothing to do with the vayu. The vayu by itself is clean. It goes away. So that is the so-called smell is an external thing. So does not itself gets unclean or polluted. So also the Lord is not touched or contaminated by anything. Na nilati adatte punyam papam va iti anilaha. He does not take any of your punya or any of the papa, so he is anilaha. So I have given you four meanings for anilaha. It's very interesting. So what? Akhasamvartako vannihi anilo dharanidhara. Dharanidhara, the last word today. Dharanidhara. Dharani is the world. He supports the world as Adisesha or elephants in the various directions. Ashtadikpala. Dharanidhara. He supports the world. He also supports it as Varahamurti. The earth bears and supports every being. That is why it is Dharini. See, look at the Sanskrit derivation. The earth itself is Dharini. That Dharini is being supported by him. He himself needs no support. Is right? He supports and bears the earth as Adisesha or Varaha. Bhumirdhenudharani lokadharini udhrata sivaragene krishnena satabahunam. Taitriya. Bhumirdhenudharani lokadharini. The earth supports the entire world, right? Udhrata sivaragene. That earth was activated, brought by the Varaha. Udhrata sivaragena krishnena satabahunam. Taitriya. Anyway, that is Dharanidharaha. Ahasamvartako vannihi anilo dharanidharaha. We should stop there today. We will continue next time. Swasti prajabhya paripalayantam nyayena margena mahim mahisha gobrahmanebhya shubhamastu nityam lokas samasta sukino bhavantu. Om Tat Sat.